new year, and that means it's time to picture your goals and take the first steps to bring them to life through your vision board. Think of a vision board as a collage of your greatest dreams and goals. It's a visual reminder of everything you're working toward. It's like giving your dreams a place to live, somewhere you can see them on a daily basis. And here is the cool part. Science says your brain doesn't really know the difference between something you experience for real and something you imagine. So, when you gaze at your vision board, it's like your mind is getting a sneak peek into your future, and your mind starts to rewire itself to help you make those dreams that you have come true. Pretty amazing, right? I thought so. I made my first vision board in 2018, and it absolutely worked. And then some. I've not done one since then, and I felt like a boat without an oar or an engine. I need my boat to have an engine. I invite you to make one with me today if you feel inspired, or if you simply just want to chill out and ruminate, think about, suck it and see what your dreams might be. That's totally fine. It's a good chance to really start to get those juices flowing. If you do want to make one, I recommend getting your hands on a fat piece of foam core. This was $5 at a local supply store. And this will host my second vision board ever. I scoured my hard drives for photos, and this is all that I can find from the first that I made about 5 years ago. I manifested everything on here. You can see I had travel, endless possibilities, wonderful things, and taking a trip all over the place. The board was devoted to adventure, and adventure became my lifestyle. I'd previously only left the country once, and after I made this board, I went to Kauai, Chile, Belize, Tulum, Thailand, Ireland, Turks and Caicos, Martinique, St. Thomas, Lake Powell, Barbados. The list goes on. I even lived in a van for a month. I remember looking at that board several months after first making it and thinking, what is stopping me from seeing these places? And that is how my pursuit began. My world fell into place in a way that let me take action to go and see the things that I had put on the board. They fell into place so much so that I featured a vision board as part of the first short film that I ever made. It is a huge part of one of the final scenes, and that short film was shot across the coast of Washington and Oregon, which were two places that were on the board that I had wanted to visit. I had intended to go there, and I made it happen. So the boards do work, I promise. But now, before we go and begin making our vision boards, it can be very helpful to outline your vision first. This will help you start to accumulate the different images that you'll need for the board. So now I want you to ask yourself, what do your dreams and goals look like to you? And it can be very helpful if you grab a pen and paper, or tap this all out into your phone, type it on the computer, whatever works for you. But you can start breaking your dreams up into categories, and this can help guide you and help you figure out what it is that you want for your future. So let's do this together, okay? I'm going to be using financial? Do you have a savings goal? Are there any investments that you want to make? New bank accounts you'd like to open up? A credit score level that you'd like to achieve? Any loans or debts that you want to pay off? That would go under financial. Housing. Do you want to move anytime soon? Is there a mortgage that you need to take out? Is there a house that you'd like to move into or an area that you'd like to relocate to? Is there a specific goal for rent that you'd like to pay or not pay? What does your dream home look like? Those are the sorts of questions that you could answer to help you create your goals for housing. Hobby/creative. Are there any hobbies that you want to start pursuing or putting more time into? Anything creative that you'd like to learn or nourish and indulge in? Any specific explorations within yourself or art forms that you gravitate towards? That would go under hobbies or creative. Romantic. Is there an ideal relationship or partner that you're looking for? Specific traits, or maybe you have that special someone and you want to take it to the next level or strengthen your bond. Maybe you dream of marriage or multiple partners. Who knows? Whatever your goals are for your romance and love life would go there. Spiritual. Are you connected to the great beyond? Are you involved in any religious sects? Do you just want to deepen your connection with nature? Do you want to immerse yourself in breath work, a yoga retreat, meditation, learn more about holistic healing or Eastern methodology? All of that would go here. Esotericism, occultism, any of that goes under spiritual. Relationship to self. How do you feel when you think about yourself? How is your self-confidence? How is your body image? How is your sleep schedule? What are your eating habits like? Is your body a temple? How is your mental health and mental wellness? Anything like that. Therapy, social anxiety, anything of that sort would go under relationship to self. Family. How is your relationship with your family? Do you need to strengthen it? Do you want to create more heartfelt and deep connections? Maybe you want to start a family of your own. Family has many different meanings, so whatever family is or looks like to you and how you want to strengthen it can all fit here. Travel. Are there any destinations in particular that you would like to go visit and see? Is there any camping or road trips that you want to do? Maybe you want to go diving or snorkeling. Maybe you want to go rappelling or mountain climbing or mountain biking. Anything that involves travel. Places you've never been before, experiences you've never had in places you've never been before would go here. And when you go to write out these goals, you should write your aspirations in the present tense. So something like, I own my dream home, versus, I will own my dream home. Does that make sense? And within each category, you want to get as specific as possible. However, symbols to me are often more powerful. So, unless it's something extremely specific, I'm going to write general ideas. I am. Because I like to let life be more magical with its delivery. Sometimes it knows better than I do. Timeline-wise, how fast are we talking? You can restrict this to the next year alone. You can put a little time limit on it, or you can be more open-ended. I've seen it encouraged as being time-specific, but I've sometimes / always felt it placed unnecessary pressure on me, or I started moping when things didn't manifest in time, so I'll give you an example of mine, okay? Here are some of my goals. So here are some examples of specifics. For work, we have 1.83 million YouTube subscribers on the Flynn's ASMR channel. For financial, I'm making Housing. I live in a creative, inspiring home with a recording studio. Hobbies. I own a dune buggy. Romantic. My partner is self-actualized, creative, driven, spiritual, and loving. Spiritual. I am whole. Relationship to self. I am at peace. Travel. I travel to warm climates with clear water and soft sand. Once you have each of your goals, you can source images through Pinterest or bookmarked images on social media or Google Images, and bonus points if you find your images or words in magazines. I made my first vision board entirely with magazines, and I just think it's more sexy that way because of the gloss, but totally not necessary. The sexiness is something you do not have to worry about. Don't worry about your board being the sexiest thing in the room. First of all, that's always going to be you. And second of all, it's more important that you're specific with your goals and you've got all your goals there than it being aesthetically. Example, if you want a boat, find the exact boat. If you want to travel somewhere, find the exact photo of the location you want to see, the place you want to stay, etc. Okay? And a hot tip is, if there's a body you want or a situation you'd like to find yourself in, get a photo of your head and cut that photo of your head out and stick it on top of whomever is in the image so that you're really seeing yourself in the situation and not somebody else, okay? Now is the time to bust out that fat piece of foam core and grab your scissors to cut your images out if you haven't already. And get excited. Make sure that you feel a wave of excitement because this is your future we're talking about. This is your dream wholeness, which is the most important. We've got a dress-up game that I'm going to create. We have another video game, Meta Eden, that I'm going to create. This is another one, Supersonic Space Agency. This is a series, Iona and Shoddy. What's that one? 1 milli. That clear water that I love. Money magnetism. That special somebody. I could use a good straight spine. And so, that is my vision board. Now that you have your entire vision board created, what mentality do you need to show up with when you're looking at it? Excitement, first of all, and the complete understanding and knowledge that this is becoming your reality. But what if you're traveling or temporarily away from home? You can keep a picture of it on your phone, or even better, practice keeping these ideas fresh in your mind at the top of your dome, because your thoughts do create your reality. They do. And you can train yourself to know that you are going to receive what is on your board. These things are coming to you. They are on their way to you right now. And you can show up and put the work in to achieve them, to achieve whatever it is you desire. And second hot tip is speak it into reality. Be so confident and comfortable when you share how you're going to achieve whatever it is that you want. So confident and so comfortable that no one questions it. Everyone assumes you're getting what you want. This is in motion. And by putting this constant affirmation out into the universe with confidence, you are signaling to reality that you are going to achieve it. Your belief system reaffirms your experiences. Think about it. Think about how often you see your belief system reaffirming your experiences all the time. Step 3. Feel it. Feel it as if it's actually real now. Take one of your goals and feel what it would be like if it were absolutely true now. How are you going to feel when that happens? What will it feel like when you wake up? How will it feel as you go about your day to day? By doing this, by feeling it, you are aligning yourself with the reality that you want. And once you start doing this, you will find yourself taking the steps to embody this in your day-to-day reality. And step 4, you can give this all a boost, a level up, by writing affirmations of what's already on your vision board. Or starting a gratitude journal where you express gratitude for your dream as if you already have it, and it's already a reality now, because it is. So let me know what you're including on your vision board. Let's track the progress together. And I will check back next year to see how many of these came true. Don't forget, if you are a lover of this channel, give it a little thumbs up and a little sub